All right, what's going on, big dogs? So over the years, game companies have continued to try and nickel and dime all of us players over the pettiest and stupidest things possible. Things that should already be in a game at launch, or massive updates that they decide to hide behind paywalls. Crappy pay-to-win tactics, you name it, they've tried to squeeze it out of our pockets by charging us for simple things that 10, 15 years ago was already in a video game. We didn't have to pay for it. Now, normally, Activision, Blizzard, and EA are usually the first to come to mind when we talk about scummy, greedy game companies. But what Battlestate Games just did with Escape from Tarkov has got to be one of the scummiest, most foul moves I have seen in a while. So Escape from Tarkov is an extraction shooter where you drop in to get all the loot you can to make your character stronger, and then you try to get out without being killed by NPCs or other players who are all trying to do the exact same thing. It's a very popular game. Tons of streamers play it. There's a lot of just really big names who have tried it out and continue to play it to this day. I play it. It's a fun game. It's a little more complicated than that, but that's basically the gist of it for those of you who don't know anything about it. And the other hard part about it is if you die, you lose everything that you came with or that you picked up along the way. It's extremely popular and it's got an extremely hardcore and dedicated fan base. But a lot of longtime fans and players are outright protesting the game right now over its newest update announcement for the game. So Battlestate Games announced a new game mode or a new edition of the game coming to Escape from Tarkov. It would be a brand new, strictly PvE mode where you would basically do the same thing, but here's the kicker. When you purchase this edition, now there's been rewards and stuff for purchasing the other editions, but nothing quite like the ones you get here, right? So you get several bonuses on this one to that help you out in the actual main extraction game itself, and they are outright ridiculous. You get larger storage space in your backpacks, you get better equipment on when they do server wipes, so they'll like wipe a whole server so everyone has to like do a fresh start, so it kind of levels the playing field so new people can join. But people who pay for this edition will start out on, you know, a step up for sure. So this has everyone saying it is also very pay to win. I'm sure some of you are thinking, well, you're gonna get all these bonuses, you're going to get this extra stuff. Like, how much is this extra DLC? How much is the DLC? Is it $40 like an average price? Maybe it's $50 for the bonuses. Maybe $60. Is it the same price as like a new game since there's new game mode in it? Or maybe it's $100. Maybe there's some other bonuses in there that you haven't mentioned. And nope, this new edition of the game is going to cost you the low price of $250 fucking dollars. Or if you're like me, it'll cost you $100 if you bought the Edge of Darkness edition, which leads me right into my next brown streak in this dirty underwear of an update. So back when the Edge of Darkness edition of Escape from Tarkov was released, we were all told that if you bought this edition, future DLC would be included. Like, you would get it for free because this edition of the game would count as some sort of season pass, you could say, where you get this group of DLC, this next group of DLC for free. And then after we release like 3 or 4 of them, you would have to, you know, buy a new season pass like Call of Duty used to do back in the day. But like I said earlier, they completely fucking lied about that and are now charging those people, I guess, only $100 instead of the $250. But that's not the point. You said that the upcoming DLC would be included. Just because this one adds a new game mode, that doesn't mean that it's not a DLC for the same fucking game we've all been playing. It's a DLC. You're promoting it as such, and you're saying it is as such, but now all of a sudden when we want our money back or we want to complain about it, it's all of a sudden not a fucking DLC anymore? And that's exactly what they've been trying to say, is that since it's a new game mode, it just doesn't count as DLC. No, it's a new game. If that was the case, there would be so many different DLCs out there that wouldn't count. I can think of a ton of different games where you basically get a whole new game mode, or you get new maps and all this other shit when you buy the DLC. Or if you have a season pass, you still get the DLC. They don't like keep the new maps. You don't just get the skins and the shitty little like $5 stuff. That's the whole point of buying in advance. It's an investment, so to speak. So if you buy this season pass and then all the stuff you get in that season pass suck, well, that sucks, but you know, it could have been good, I guess. You could have waited and bought them separately or just bought the ones you like, but you know, you bought the season pass, whatever. But this stuff just is fucking stupid. I bought the season pass. I want my shit. You know what I mean? And obviously, everyone was rightfully upset and said, hey, fuck you. Battlestate Games just decided to go, oh, okay. We're sorry. We'll let you have 6 months of access then if you bought the Edge of Darkness edition. And then after that 6 months, you'll have to pay us again. So, first of all, that is almost worse. Like, why would you dick tease me with this new game mode for 6 whole months and then tell me to kick rocks if I don't pay up for a product that you told me when I bought this previous edition I would get for free? You're gonna let me smash on command, play on command for half a fucking year, and then you're gonna tell me I gotta pay 100 or in other people's cases $250 fucking dollars to get my privileges back? Are you kidding me? Hell no. Why would you do that? I guess there wouldn't be $250 because the only people who can do that are the $100 edition. But anyways, and honestly, this is all just so shocking because Battlestate has genuinely been a pretty damn good company for this game. Now, do I play an absolute ton of Escape from Tarkov? No, I don't play a ton of it. I'm not playing it every day or every night. It's a game that I play from time to time when I'm just feeling like it. I don't play it on stream very often, if at all. It's just one of those kind of, it's like a side game, I guess. Like I play a lot of Skyrim too on the side, but it's something I don't really care to stream because they're just kind of like my chill games. I know Escape from Tarkov is probably a weird game to be like a relaxing game, I guess, but Dark Souls 3 for me is also a relaxing game. So I guess that would explain my taste. But this outright does piss me off because I have this edition and I was thinking, oh man, I might go back to the game because I haven't played it. I bet I haven't played it in a month at this point. But I was like, man, that'll be cool. I'll come back and I'll start playing it a little bit, get warmed up, play this new game mode, and fucking nope, $100 fucking dollars. Are you kidding me? Well, what was the point of me buying that? Right? I bought it because I enjoyed the game and I wanted to get the upcoming content. Now you're telling me I can't fucking have it. But I know this is gonna sound really cliche, and everyone who's already made a video on this stuff has said the same shit. But this is exactly some shit EA would pull. EA was notorious. Now they just are outright like, yeah, we're just gonna nickel and dime you. But they used to be notorious for putting out like fairly solid games and telling you get all these fucking benefits from their battle passes and all this other stuff, and then you'd buy it and then they'd be like, oh well, you get this stuff for free but not this stuff. I know we told you this stuff too, but we decided no, now you're not getting that. And you know, actually most of the really cool stuff that you actually are gonna want to buy, we're gonna put that behind a separate paywall that you also have to pay for. So EA really used to do a lot. I know a lot of people already said that, but I can't, like, don't get me wrong, Activision Blizzard has gotten just as bad, but this was a really shitty mood. Like come on, Battlestate. Okay, so that was like the original end of the video, but I actually have an update here. So this is actually a good update. The developers of the game did actually apologize. So I'm in a better mood now because they actually apologize and they are actually going to start reworking the benefits and the bonuses you would get from purchasing this new edition and not make it pay to win. And this is the good part. Here's the good part. And they are now giving this edition to everyone who bought the Edge of Darkness just like they were fucking supposed to, dude. That is awesome. That makes me so happy. That is actually good backtracking. That is a good apology. And that is, you know, do I expect them to like crank back the benefits a shit ton? And honestly, as a player of the game, like I guess I don't give a fuck if people have more storage space than me. Like if I'm good, I'm good. Like that, like the game's not how much shit can I carry? Like, yeah, you're gonna be able to get more stuff out and you know, thus get further down the game and get the better stuff faster. But you can have the best stuff in the game. If someone's better than you, they're better than you, man. It's a hardcore game, dude. So I really wasn't too upset about that, but it was just the whole, like, I was gonna have to pay more for stuff that I already paid for. But honestly, hats off to them. They walked it back. Now, hopefully they don't do something like this in the future again. But I just had to say, guys, heck yeah, Tarkov community, you freaking did it. You know, the Tarkov community stood up and said, we're not putting up with this crap. And look at that. We got a solid return for our investment on that. We sat there and said, no, we're not dealing with this. And they said, all right, our bad. You're right. We shouldn't have done that. Way to step up for yourself. Now, if only we could get all the Call of Duty stands to start doing that to Activision Blizzard, we might start getting places. We might start seeing some success in the gaming industry. But anyways, guys, that is all I have for you today. If you did enjoy, remember to please leave a like, comment, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's free. You can change your mind at any time, and it helps out the channel an absolute ton. Thank you guys for watching till the end, and until the next video, guys, Godspeed.